All right, it is Community Music Monday, which is happening on a Thursday this week, and I've got 48 slices of pie on this here wheel. Normally there would be 50, but I am down the pie moderator today. That guy just needed some sleep. He gets up early for work. W for Scoodle Dump. W for Scoodle Dump, by the way, who is the keeper of the pie. He is our baker, and he does a great job. Now, I will be spinning this here pie. You'll notice that there are big slices and small slices. The bigger the song is on the pie, the longer it's been there, or the more members of the community have buffed it. The smaller it is, the newer it is, and I feel like that pretty well sums it up from here. Guys, do you have a song on the pie? Now, this is a music discovery stream, so if you are finding out you won your pie slice on YouTube a little bit later, congratulations. But, let's see what we're going to listen to. Let's see what happens. Ooh, is it going to be a big the Mommyheads? That's kind of a big one. Oop, I didn't know if it was going to go any further. Needmore, PA by the Mommyheads. I got no clue on this one. I have no clue here. Is this anybody's? Has anybody heard this song? Either? Yo, Sivly, have you ever won before? I love to see it. Oh, the Lady Rooski's gonna be psyched to know that was us, the Mommyheads. So I'm seeing a live performance there in Sweden by the Mommyheads. Let me see. The Mommyheads. Let me just double check here really quick. And is there a song on there? Let's see. I won with a previous Mommyhead song. Gotcha. Sivly. W's for Sivly. Actually wonderful people. Now, is there a preferred link of this song that you would like me to listen to? Or is this one that I can do like just kind of live or whatever? Is this the one right here? This is a live video. I'm just going to do this one. Sound good? Is that cool with you? Can I do this one? Is that fine? It's on there. Okay. Bingham's Hole. There it is. And Needmore, Pennsylvania. Right there. Bingo, bango. Okay. Hey, beautiful. Love it. Now, I don't know what we are getting ourselves into here. Has anybody heard this song, or are you raw dogging it with me for the very first listen? Guys, I don't know if you knew this or not, but this is a music discovery stream. So identify yourself if you are listening for the first time. I'm going to hit the play button on this thing. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Kick or Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time, and I know that I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by. And by the way, Sivly, it looks like you just introduced like the entire chat to this album. The album is from 1995, but it's a later remaster. Okay, got it. So Bingham's Hole from the Mommyheads, which was released actually in 1995, but remastered in 2019. So yeah, there's that. It seems like none of us are going to get the contact. They're a New York area indie prog pop band from the 80s. Well, let's check this out. Here we go. Without further ado, Needmore, Pennsylvania. And if there are lyrics, could I get a genius? Listen to that guitar vibe. That's definitely like a quintessential indie rock sound, even if it's not necessarily like, I think even if it's more Indian ethos than Indian sound textures.
Got my legs caught in a pipe. I feel
7-4.
I have to watch where I'm going, and it's draining me. And it's flies in a cookie jar. I feel like we're satisfied, but we won't get far, and it's draining me.
There's definitely like indie sound textures to 7/4 music, which is not something you see very much in a admittedly in a genre that has that it could be pretty easy to accuse of being stuck in 4/4, right? But to go from 7/4 to 4/4 is, on the level of Pink Floyd in their song Money, right? Like when you go from a 7/4 time signature to a 4/4 time signature, that's exactly what the song Money by Pink Floyd does. So it's super cool to see that kind of transition piece there, but also to have these indie rock sound textures that you might hear in any of the Formative 5 music albums that I listen to. It could, those guitar tones could be in any of those, but it's played to yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. But it's played to something totally different.
I feel like we're two flies in a cookie jar. I feel like we're satisfied, but we won't get far, and it's draining me. And it's draining me. Did he call you up? He did.
Ooh, the character.
Did he sympathize?
Is he gonna go high again?
That's right.
He did.
Did you put your heart right between his hands when he looked you in the eyes and he told you not to fight? And at 3 a.m.
Wow.
Did you believe him again? And did he leave you?
It almost seems like a lot of math rock guitar tones take their clean tone kind of sound from a similar concept. I'm not saying like they heard this and were inspired by, but it definitely feels like this goes on to inspire a lot, or maybe inspire. I don't know. I actually don't know. Two vibes, one song for sure. I do think that sort of, American football. That's probably the closest description I've heard yet. But also, I feel like there is very much its own thing. Like, I don't know too many scenarios where you hear like these fluctuating time signatures, the mix of tones, like the harmonies going in there. And again, the lyrics are super interesting to me, right? Like, did he call you up? He did. Did he sympathize? That's right. It feels a little conversational, but it feels like maybe there's this scenario where you're kind of like trapped in something, right? Like, I don't know if you're like trapped in a relationship, trapped in a town, and I'm thinking maybe it's trapped in a town coming from the idea that it's, the place is called Needmore, Pennsylvania. But it feels like, I don't know, that you're getting drained by, kind of being in this indifference of life. You're feeling heavy and you can't really get yourself anywhere, and the indifference of life is kind of draining. It's super interesting.
I'm a little bit like him. I feel like I'm scared to let you in, and it's draining me, and it's draining me.
The bass here is so tasty against the guitar.
I feel like we're two flies in a cookie jar. I feel like we're satisfied, but we won't get far, and it's draining me, and it's draining me. Did he call you up? He did. Did he apologize? That's right. Did he get you high? And did he beat you again?
Ooh.
Did he throw you across the room to prove that he was right? And at 3 a.m. did he put on his clothes? And did he leave you?
What the frig happened to this song and these lyrics?
It's
Down,
draining
down,
me.
down, 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 down.
It's draining me.
I love that little bit.
It's draining me.
The nice little guitar stuff.
It's draining me.
Now we're going into some instrumental. Oh. It's the way it evolves, you know, the time signature switches. You have the bass, which is super nice. It's got a cheerful melancholy that gets real dark within the midst of the song. Like, all of that happens as you go through it. Tempo is increasing. Not rhythm, tempo. This has been amazing. I'm loving this. Amazing. That was fantastic indie rock sounds. I really liked that. And again, I think you're absolutely dead on balls accurate when you call it indie prog. It's because it has prog vibes with indie textures. I really enjoyed that, and I found myself thinking it reminded me of "We Looked Like Giants" by Death Cab for Cutie. It's on one of my all-time favorite albums. It didn't make the formative 5 because I didn't hear it first, right? But I like this album better than the Plans album by Death Cab for Cutie, which is on the formative 5. But it reminded me tremendously of this song called "We Looked Like Giants" in different ways. Not that it necessarily sounded like it, but that's probably one of the most I don't know. But that came many years later, right? Like, we're talking, like, I think 7 years later 8 years later, from 1995. So I almost wonder if like Ben Gibbard or Chris Walla in that time period, maybe even Jason McGurr, or Nick Harmer, any of the Death Cab crew in that time, where that album, I feel like they might have all heard this. And, you know, as I'm listening, it's kind of got me wanting to kind of revisit my own formative albums, and just like I think I kind of do it every now and again, and through homage, just to remind myself from whence I came, you know, like, and you know, to revisit the sounds that built me. And to kind of hear that, like, what might have been inspirational music, or even just like contemporary to inspirational music of the music that really moved me, is huge. Like, these are 100% sound textures that I'd spent my whole teenage years trying to make. You know, it really hit me at a very easy point of you know, listening like that. I didn't have to try a single bit to get into that. That just was very naturally to my taste. W's for Sibley. Absolutely amazing person. Absolutely amazing Rooski. I could not have, amazing song. Thank you so much for that recommendation. Honestly, that was wonderful. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. And if you haven't, listen to Transatlanticism by Death Cab. You might really like that.